Assalamualaikum. How are you all, my dear students? Hope all of you are fine. Today, another new ICT class. I am in front of you and already you know me. Yes, I am Shana Zaman, your ICT teacher, Milestone College. Today's class, we are going to start a new lesson and the lesson name is Healthcare. It's lesson 6. Students, before starting new lesson, I want to ask you some lesson from previous class. I need to check what you learned from previous class. I think all of you learned the class. Let's start the test. Okay?
Students, see the question number 1. What are the general functions of the government? Yes. Good answer. The correct answer is the general function of government is to enact the laws and regulation and implement those properly. Coming to number question. Who can give the answer of 2 number question? Okay, very good. So check the question. What is the name of the official portal of the government of Bangladesh? Yes. It is www.bangladesh.gov.bd. Coming 3 number question. How does different department collect the public opinion? How? Can you guess? Right. By using internet. 4 number question. Which website will help you to download the NCTV textbook? Very simple answer. And now you are downloading this book also. It is www.nctv. Can you remember? Yes. No, it's not correct answer. www.ebook.gov.bd. Don't forget. Okay. Now coming question number 5. How does it is possible to transfer money from one place to another place? How? By mobile banking? Yes. Now coming question number 6. What is the name of website of the Register of Joint Stock Company and Firm? It is www.rock.gov.bd.
Thank you, student, giving answer correctly and nicely. But those you didn't learn lesson properly or those you have confusion, please go through your textbook or previous video. After that, if you have any problem, please ask me or your subject teacher. Now, coming to today's class, what are the specific points or teaching points? Let's follow the board. Today's class we will discuss the previous healthcare situation in Bangladesh. Here we will discuss what was the problems previously in our healthcare sector. Then database. After that, healthcare machineries and facilities. Next one is telemedicine, immunization program, research, and last one is future surgery. I think you will be more attentive in today's class, and this topic is very much important for your JLC exam. My dear student, you are staying now 2021, the 21st century, everything is changed. That Bangladesh you are watching now, once a time it was not like this. Peoples of Bangladesh was suffering many more diseases. There was no healthcare facilities, and the rich country think that it is a third world country. But overcoming all the obstacles, now we are established, we are a developing country, and our healthcare system also developed. But think about the past, what happened there? There was no experienced doctor, people didn't get any instant service, people are suffering from many more diseases like cholera, typhoid. That's a very tiny disease we can tell nowadays, because we are getting medicine, we are getting advice from doctor, there is telemedicine facilities, everything you are getting now. Even this is the corona situation, you are getting all the required medicine, all doctors advice staying at home. What do you think? Situation is not changed? Yes. But you think still now some of the corner peoples are not getting medical facilities. That's a very important for rural conscious about healthcare system of Bangladesh. If you think about only the Dhaka city, it's not all the facilities in the Dhaka city now. Outside Dhaka you are also getting all the healthcare facilities.
Our story is the story of relentless progress. We have made several achievements in the health sector. By reducing child mortality of 5 years and below 5 years and improving maternal health, Bangladesh has fulfilled the Millennium Development Goals ahead of time. However, Bangladesh had to strive to cross a long road to come to this position. For any kind of medical treatment, villagers had to come to town. With the dream to deliver healthcare at every doorstep of the masses in the remote areas of the country, Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina started the community clinic in 1998 under the Health and Population Sector Program. So far, over 50 million people have benefited with care from community clinics, and this number is still growing. With the contribution of land and active participation from the locals and with the technical support from the government, 13,450 community clinics now give service to almost 5,40,000 people daily. Its value is growing with time. Overall management and promotion of the provides a community health care provider, a family welfare assistant, and a health assistant through 6 weeks theoretical and 6 weeks practical training, along with the necessary medicines. Every day from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., the following services are provided: treatment of minor ailments, common diseases, and first aid; screening of chronic and non-communicable diseases; integrated management of childhood illness; expanded program on immunization; nutritional education and micronutrient supplements; health education.
Students, now I want to show you one video regarding healthcare facilities in Bangladesh. How we develop, how we getting the facilities in the clinical portion and hospital portion, medical portion, all these things you are getting in the video. Please give attention and try to learn something from the video. Once a time, doctors were just giving medicine based on their prediction. There was no opportunity of testing or diagnosing the diseases. So they are just check out your temperature, heartbeat, and they are giving you medicine, nothing else. But now the days going out, nowadays doctors are just giving you medicine or taking the information in using software. For that they are using database. You saw that every hospital there is computer and they are using specific software for data entry. In this software, doctors are not doctors actually, you can tell that doctor's assistant, they are just entry the patient name, age, or what's the problem, what they want, which doctor they want to discuss or take the consultation. So everything is there. In that case, if you lose your paper, hard copy, it's not a problem. Whenever you just meet with them, they will give you another paper and can check the information, isn't it? It's become very much easier. And data entry facilities, that means software or database giving you much facilities. Whenever or whatever the time, if you want to go 6 months later after first meet of the doctor, that time you also get the information. A doctor can easily check out the information. Students, I am showing here one picture related database. Okay. Students, coming next point, and next point is new healthcare machineries. This is the time of technology. In the old perspective of life, we are using new technology. And the medical sector, we are also new technology based machineries, that is ICT based machineries that help to diagnose the disease more accurately and properly. You know, some of the common machineries are there, like ECG, CT scan, tomography that give you the 3D picture. There is anesthesia machineries, there is surgical lights also, many more machineries there. Okay, you can now read your cardiac muscle. Is there any problem or not? In case if there is any problem in your brain? No. Easily you can search out the problem. But what happened previously? There was no machineries to identify or diagnose the disease properly. But nowadays, if you go to any diagnostic center or any hospital, doctor asks you first, they go for this test. For that, you need some of the machineries. And not only that, nowadays for diagnose the disease, doctors are using new lab. Their lab setup is totally different. If you go to the pathology department, you just saw their automatic machineries. No one need to stay in the laboratory. You can get everything automatically by computer. That means ICT played here an important role to find out or search out the accurate result or report. And you see some of the diseases here, some of the machineries here that are the most updated that required for a hospital. And if you do not use these machineries, your hospital system will not proper. The management system or service will not be accurate. For that, you have to use these machineries and technical person also. Those know how to use the machineries. Nowadays everything is automatic. That's not fair. But you have to understand, or technique should know all of us. And you can understand after watching the report that you have any problem or not. Coming next topic, it is telemedicine. And this is the time of technology. I am telling you again and again. And we have developed our technology such a way that all the corner or in the rural area, all levels of people, all the people can get the facilities. And the healthcare sector, including these facilities, and telemedicine is such a facilities where you can take doctor's advice over telephone. Wherever you are staying is not the fact. It's not the difficult way to search out a physician or a doctor. And time is not a great thing. If it is 9:12, you can call a doctor, you can take the advice if you are sick. Okay, and it makes actually our life more easier. Telemedicine actually is the, I would say it is the great thing of the technology that make people's life more easier. If it is emergency, you can get facilities that time. And you see some more facilities here. I want to show you the board. Check. One number. No transportation cost or time. That means you are staying in your home, you can call a doctor through using internet or from your mobile phone, so that it's not cost effective. You are just calling and you can take the advice. And for that you need not do any specific time. Anytime you can take the facilities. Number 2, no need to take time off from work. Suppose you are a job holder and you took appointment at 6 or 5. In that case, you have to take short leave or leave from your office. Those are workers, those are doing job. It's difficult for them to take leave from the office. In case of telemedicine, we are getting facilities. You need not to require any leave. You need not to take any time. You are just going through your mobile phone or internet access. Okay. Coming third number point, eliminate child or elder care issues. That I told you, 2 number point, it needs some time. Not only this, those who have children or elder person in our home, we need someone to take care of them. Because if I go to the doctor's chamber or hospital, it takes huge time. So that I will be tensed what they are doing in home, the children or adult people, what they are doing in the home. Are they okay? The situation is not good. So that we are taking these facilities also. I will be tension free, I will stay home, I can take care of my children or adult. At the same time, I can talk to the doctor. It's a great facilities, I think. And next point, access to specialist. What it is? Yes, here is huge option. That means you can choose your doctor. There will be list of doctor. If you think this doctor is suitable for you, yes, you can go through the doctor, address, chamber, phone number. If you think, oh, I will not talk to this doctor, I want to talk any other doctor, so that you can talk. At the same time, 2 or 3 doctors. It become more easier for you that realize which doctor is more reliable, which medicine is more reliable for you. You can take these advantages also. Coming next point, less time in the waiting room. I think in case of telemedicine, there is no requirement of waiting room. You know, usually that hospital we are going to physically, you might be wait there 2 hours, 3 hours. After that you are getting your serial, talk to the doctor. Many more things are there, many more formalities are there. So telemedicine just remove this problem. You are staying home. The main facilities is you are staying home and you can talk to the doctor. And last point, it is better health. You see, this is the corona situation. There is no option to go outside. We are not going to hospital. In that case, it is healthy. If you can take facilities from telemedicine, if you can talk to doctor, staying home, if you can get suggestion, if you can get medicine, in that case, it is healthy. There is no way to affect by corona. Not only corona, any other contagious disease may be there. Okay. So all these are the facilities of telemedicine. And if you can ask me, the teacher, is there any disadvantages? You know, every facilities there is some drawback. I think telemedicine have some little drawback, and we will discuss this one also. Their drawback might be 1 or 2, like if you are not skilled in using technology, in that case it may create problem, and maybe there is privacy concern. Nothing else. It's not too large problem. And whenever we are taking the facilities or advantages from the technology, this little drawback we can ignore very easily. So I will suggest you, so go through the technology, take the advantages of the technology, and we will tell all of us, those are adult people, in case of children, we can work for them that they can get the facilities of telemedicine. Students, next point is immunizing diseases. What is the meaning? I want to tell you some information, then you can be clear. In your infant, you go for vaccination in the different clinic or hospital. That time you are taking vaccine for polio, diphtheria, many more diseases, hepatitis, many more things, many more diseases. Actually, why you took the vaccine? Because it's the prevention inside the body, and in your further life you will not fall in any type of disease. That immunization of these diseases, governments are providing you some of the vaccine, and for that you see that is NHMR. It's the world renowned research center. Those are making the medicine for the children and adults. And you see the full form, National Center for Immunization Research and Surveillance. Here they are making medicine for different diseases. You know, once a time there was no medicine for smallpox or polio. But after the research, they are making the diseases, and it is now popular worldwide. And there is many more bacterial and viral disease. For them, prevention of the diseases, we need some of the medicine. For that, this research center is working worldwide, and we are getting the facilities also. Now, Bangladesh government is taking many more plan, making different program. Those are broadcasted by radio, television, or different websites also playing their vital role to make the program successful. They are going through different villages. There is small clinic. They are providing different service for children, different service for mother. Those are more effective. And ICT here playing role. You can ask how ICT means. You know that broadcasting system, you know website, you know internet, and even your mobile phone. You watch some of these messages are just coming according the date. That this is the date for polio vaccine. This is the date for smallpox. So according this, governments are using the technology and make us more conscious. Okay, my dear student. Students, you know the research is the most important part of healthcare, because without research, the specialist or the doctor cannot give you any medicine. That which age, which person, or what is the symptoms. Based on the symptom, researcher make the medicine. And research basically work in the healthcare sector, like diagnosis disease, health problem, reduce the number of people who become ill, and improve the quality of life for people living with illness, and last one is treat illness to improve survival rates. Actually, what you understood from this point? Here they will think firstly about the disease, and after that they will think, that means a specialist will think that for which age, how many doses will be applicable, and how they diagnose overall the disease, matter, issue, medicine, everything. For that, actually, they depends on the technology, and ICT play here vital role. Nowadays, you will watch the different type of IT-based machinery they are using for research. Did you saw any research center in the YouTube? It can be YouTube or it can be Google. If you don't, then you can go through the Google or YouTube, that you will saw the research centers even. And without researching, it's not possible to make any disease solution, or how the genome fact, gene of the disease. Coming example, one example, that nowadays by researching, you know, corona, the COVID-19, what is the gene of the COVID-19? They search out, and COVID-19 is the series. COVID is the series, and 19 number is virus is more vulnerable. There is 18, 17, and 19. There is also 20, but 19 number, that symptoms of 19 number gene is the most vulnerable and affect the whole world. So how they understood this one? Only by researching. And you saw the colorful 3D picture. Yes, the 3D picture is in the television or websites also. So we can tell that without research, scientists cannot go for any decision. And the medicine of the corona also come from this research. And still now, scientists, or you can tell specialists, are researching for the medicine, more updated medicine, that there will be no side effects. I think you are there and you are watching the television, and you are going through the websites or updating news. But in your textbook, they are telling that we are only go through research to make our healthcare sector. For that, we are depending on the machineries that totally related to the ICT, IT sector. Students, you know about generic brand. Okay, what it is? Actually, you know, previously when doctors are prescribing different medicine, that time they give different supporting medicine. But after researching this one, doctors found that actually if we can give the updated medicine, there is no need of supporting medicine. In that case, doctors are providing some of the medicine, or they invented some of the medicine, same brand, same drug brand. Those don't have any side effect. Those dose will be less but more effective. Patient will feel better. Okay, you see, you know the cancer vaccine. Doctors are still researching. They are changing the medicine. Previously, those was the cancer patient. They took one type of medicine, but nowadays there is more therapy. Updated therapy are there. That's the effect of medicine. That updated medicine. We can take the same generic brand word again and again. That is the same brand but more updated, where patients feel more good whenever they are using the medicine, and there will be no side effect. I think you are clear the topic. Is it? My dear students, this is our last point, future surgery. Nowadays, you see that operations theatre, doctors are present physically, but in the near future, you will get such experience where doctor will not present in the operation theatre physically, but they are controlling the operation from remote area. That we can tell remote surgery, or we can use sometimes the robot or some of the machineries that would make the surgery more easier. At the same time, it's a great experience for mankind. I think it will be a great experience. Whereas doctors are staying home, but you are in the operation theatre, or wherever the doctor, you are staying in the rural area and you are getting the most updated surgery facilities. So that we can tell that technology makes the life easier. Actually, everything based on the technology nowadays, the healthcare system, isn't it? You see, if you go to the doctor, it's starting from here, that you are going to doctor chamber. If you go to physically, but if you don't go physically, if you are staying home, you are taking help of telemedicine, you are also getting the same facilities, though you are not going there physically. So, how it is possible? Yes, it is possible only whenever you are integrated yourself with technology. And ICT make everything nowadays easier. And we are working to make our healthcare sector more updated by using the technology. All about today's topic, we have discussed here all the corner, how you are getting healthcare facilities, what was the problem, what was the actually future, what is the future of surgery, everything we have discussed. Now, this is the time of related question. I give here some of the related question. Please observe the related question properly, or I have to tell you that if you watch the first portion of the video, I think you can get easy answer of the related question.
From this lesson, I didn't give you much question, only 2 questions. See, question number 1, what is telemedicine? How can it make a revolution in the field of healthcare? Question number 2, describe the roles of information technology in the healthcare sector. In case of question number 2, in this video, that much point I have described, you have to write all this point in the short form you will write. Okay.
Dear students, I know you are very much attentive in the class, you followed me the whole time and you wrote some of the notes in your classwork copy, but I want to check what have you learned from today's class. For that, I want to ask you some of the question. Actually, this question answer is very easy and I know you can give the question answer. After that, I want to check who become first, second or third. For that, there will be clap for the students, those can give me the question answer, or those you cannot, I'll talk to you later.
Question number 1, what is telemedicine? Yes, telemedicine is the way of taking physician's advice over telephone. Question number 2, which machine used to take three-dimensional picture of the body? Can you remember? Yes, it is tomography machine which help you to take the 3D picture. 3-number question, where it's possible to preserve data of a patient for future use. Yes, it is database where you can preserve data. Question number 4, which achievement is taken place by immunizing children of our country? Think. Very good. It is right. Reducing child mortality rate is the correct answer. 5-number question. In case of future surgery, how does technology can play a vital role? Yes, because of technology, we can go for remote surgery. That means physician need not to attend in the operation theater, but it's possible to complete the operation. All of you gave very good answer. Thank you.
Children, this is the time of homework. You have learned the lesson, you watched the video, you have just present in the class attentively, but now you have to take the homework. Today's homework number is 5 and our question is, what is telemedicine? How it can make a revolution in the field of healthcare? Here, this question answer you will write accurately, but how? Firstly, you will write the definition. What is telemedicine? After that, you will write how it create a revolution. I will check the answer, but I will check firstly what is your common sense. Now I will not tell you the answer. Okay, but I will tell you one thing, that please write the answer point that makes your answer more focused and make the answer more clear, and I hope your handwriting will be more clear. I think you don't have any question from today's class. If you have any question, then write in the comment section or write in messenger. My dear students, today's class was very much important for your JSC exam, because I found previous years question come from this healthcare, this lesson, and students are very much going to write the answer, and the question answer of these chapters are also easy. I hope you will learn, you will stay with us, you will cooperate so that we can take the class more effectively. Okay, and take care, stay safe, stay home. Allah Hafiz.